All right, Dreadful Whale. Talk to Megan Foster about the best way to reach the home of Kirin Jidosh, grand inventor to the Duke of Sarkonos.
I need Anton Sokolov, but he's missing. Held by another inventor named Kirin Jidosh, who no doubt wants whatever secrets Sokolov holds in his head. Jidosh is the mad inventor who armed Karnaca with clockwork killing machines, the city where I grew up and trained, where I won the Duke's tournament when I was still a boy. They say the clockwork soldiers are the equal of Karnaca's best fighters now. I'm going to put that to the test. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
Well, shit. I feel like this is coming to bite us back in the ass. Earlier, that article on that guy's desk was like, don't even worry about clockwork soldiers, they ain't nothing. Kirin Jidosh is a crazy man. Yeah, well, what about now? Also, we have new things added. We have a helm and we have the boat and my little guitar. Ring. Okay, let's, heavy pouch for sure. Note from Megan Foster. Dr. Hypatia needed a place to sleep, so I cleared the stuff out of the spare cabin. I was able to sell most of it. Here's what was left of the money. It's not a lot, I know. Whale oil is expensive and under Imperial rationing decree, but you know that. Megan Foster. Cool. Oh, and there's the thing that I used to save her life. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see what I have to write in me old travelogue. I love that this is part of the game. It doesn't need to be here, but I'm happy that it is. The Crown Killer is no more. Next, Jidosh. Alexandria Hypatia. They call her the savior of the miners. Duke Abel used the doctor's own serum against her, turned her into an instrument of fear and death, but I was able to cure her. The Crown Killer is gone forever. Still, Hypatia knows what she's done, but the serum released in her, and there's no cure for that except time. Sokolov wasn't at the Adamir Institute. He's been taken by a rival natural philosopher, Kirin Jidosh, grand inventor, maker of the clockwork soldiers. They say Jidosh is more ambitious and more twisted than Sokolov ever was. Fine. Sokolov is the greatest mind the Empire has ever known, and I want him on my side, because if he's working for Jidosh, it might be very, very bad. The Dreadful Whale, what a weird name. This boat makes sleep hard to come by. I'd prefer to be tossed by a storm to the endless lapping of inconsequential waves. I remember sailing from nation to nation during the Rat Plague all those years ago, Jessamine so hopeful, counting on me to negotiate help from the other isles, thinking I had skills in diplomacy, thinking others saw in me what she alone saw. I failed her, and I failed her again on my return. Now it's Emily who needs me, but I'm older, I can feel it, like a heaviness, sand in my joints. I miss my daughter. At least she was there during the bad days, drawing and telling stories in the Hound Pit's pub. What else we got in here? My old whiskey tumbler. Goodbye, my Karnacan. We've done that before. We'll do it again. Goodbye, my Karnacan. Goodbye, my Karnacan girl. Any hidden doors that lead to Outsider Town? No? We're just gonna go through here, huh? Alright.
Is it truly possible the good doctor didn't know she was the Crown Killer? Maybe she just didn't want to.
Am I snooping? Am I snooping on you? Hey, Megan, what's going on? Should I go talk to her? Or maintenance list. Everything's done but a leak in the engine room. Okay, that sounds bad.
You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Adamir.
You might want to take a look at that leak. That's how the Titanic happened.
Nerve of the Grand Guard. Trying to keep me from leaving.
Hey, how you doing, kiddo? You good? Everything fine? I'm gonna read your notes.
You're here.
Yeah.
Stay with me a moment.
Sure, definitely. First. On a boat with friends, I believe. I slept, thankfully without the usual nightmares. Perhaps the sea air does me good. The captain, Megan Foster, brought some tea earlier. Such an interesting woman. She seemed to understand about my strange, disjointed memories and the feelings of dread that accompany them. As soon as I am able, I must return to Adamir. So much of the last few months seems a blur. What was I accomplishing? What of my research into serums for the Black Spittle? My work was so easily derailed. I could only conclude I was suffering from a complete exhaustive breakdown. I will need time to recover. I'm telling you, that just brings up even more questions about who Megan is. I have my theories, but speaking of recovery, hello, Adamir Solution.
Hypatia, what can you remember? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He might be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jidosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Adamir. Thank you.
I'm going to talk to you again, because that's what I like to do. I guess she's going to turn that off, or...
My dreams are still filled with visions. Some of which I'd sooner forget. When I first got here, I was in a daze. But I'm feeling better. I'm not sure how long I'll stay here, but I appreciate being away from Adamir.
Awesome. I'm okay with all of that. Uh-oh. Pushed out of the way.
A few days' recovery has helped. It might be the salty air or the rocking of the boat. Maybe just being around good people again.
Oh, man, I forgot to use the heart on her when she was evil. What about now?
It's as if she's emerged from a long, black dream. Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies. The spirit has been unburdened, and she's gaining strength each day. There's a sense within her of what she's done, but only impressions. Hypatia's mood improves. She looks forward to seeing patients again.
All right, well, it looks like you're in the clear, kid. If the heart says you're good, then you're good.
Megan must be up on deck.
All right, well, if she's on deck, then that means I can do this side quest with the crank. I'm assuming, just like the previous boat quest, there isn't an actual location. I just need to find the item. Have to open that door. Have to open this door. Is there something in here? Nope, it's just the bathroom. All right, I'm going to leave. I need to find a crank, huh? You mean this leak right here? You mean this very obvious leak? All right. So where does one keep a crank with which to yank? Not here. You imagine it would be in the main room, huh? In here?
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
Yo, I forgot we were doing this. Kirin Jidosh, Anton Sokolov.
We'll find you, Anton. Jidosh invented the Silvergraph. Clever man. His invention's likely to outlive him.
Damn. To all personnel, after last week's disaster, the Grand Inventor, Kirin Jidosh, circulated the following information related to his Clockwork soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel should read this report. The Clockwork soldier is protected by armored wooden plates. If some miscreant destroys these, then there's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If something knocks off the Clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. That means you. Given the expensive optics Mr. Jidosh has provided each Clockwork with, they can see in the front and in the back. Remember that if another one of them goes haywire. If some fool is able to get close enough, there's a small panel on each clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. Again, that means you get attacked. Keep these things in mind, and the clockworks will be an asset and not a liability. Well, thank you, 3rd Lieutenant Fiora Diaz, for giving me all the information I need not to be murdered.
Jindosh lives in Upper Aventa. I'll have to take the carriage to reach his mansion.
Okay.
Hypatia did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now.
I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming for you two. You got no clue. These two are down.
As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid.
Well, they're not afraid anymore. It's been dealt with. Okay. Anything over here besides this still very unsettling portrait of Delilah? I need to figure out what Sokolov was thinking when he started painting that. Maybe it was a warning? What do we got in here? Reflection of my journey of the Pandician Continent 3. Did I read the 3rd one? Forge East, chance bait him in an unfortunate place. Oh no, I definitely did. I've read everything in here, yes. What? I never read that one. We were only miles from shore, but our approach was marred by numerous hidden reefs and jagged rocks. They lay shallow as we spied 2 vessels that had succumbed to them some time ago. The remaining crew was uncharacteristically silent as we edged by the weathered wrecks. The first mate declared a particularly narrow channel to be unpassable, but the captain dispatched 10 crew onto the submerged coral with sledgehammers. Thereafter, each chest deep in water, they pulled the Antonio Aquilia into the tiny channel with ropes. It proved a marvelous solution. However, just as we were about to lower the rope ladders, tragedy struck, as the men were beset upon by a school of reef-dwelling eels. Apparently, their toxic bites were quite painful. From the railing, we could see them swarming the men, who begged us for aid before succumbing to the paralytic effects of the toxin. Within moments, all were still in the water. We continued on in silence. And by sunset, we had cleared the bars and put anchors in a bay with a red rock beach and emerald overgrowth beyond. I confess, I was near giddy to put my feet on land again. The smell of ripening fruits and warm earth was as pleasing to me as a cherished vintage. We gathered wood and made fires, and indulged in some tinned meat and lemons from our stores. How good it was to slumber on the beach with the crackle of embers nearby. Having finally escaped the cramped and damp quarters of our vessel, we took turns with the watch and passed a quiet night. At last, we stood on Pandician soil. There's so much cool stuff that I just want to learn about Pandicia. I already broke into there. I've already listened to this. Unless it's a new one.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire.
Yeah, alright, we know. We're aware. Guess that's it. Oh, that's a new one as well. My goodness. 2 dead on our first day on the continent, but the New World was not sated and would have one more. None other than the captain himself. His group had found a cluster of small rodents, much like rabbits or prairie moles. The lure of fresh meat proved too much a temptation for our good captain, who had dined on scant fish and some rations as the crew all these dreary months. He was able to grab one of the creatures by his bare hands, but the docile beasts were not so tame after all. Having allowed the captain to pick it up, the creature became enraged and delivered several stings from a gland hidden in its tail. The captain complained of heat and itching where the stings had penetrated, but insisted they press on. He died of asphyxiation within a quarter hour. It was suddenly obvious to me that at this rate of attrition, we would not only fail to sufficiently research the continent, but we might soon lack enough crew to make a return voyage. Something had to be done to save the venture, so I immediately declared myself captain. On my orders, the remaining crew kept to the relative safety of the beach for the duration of the week. Though, I sent 2 young academy students armed with nets and cages to fetch a live sample of the prairie mole that had so swiftly killed the captain. As first and foremost, ours was a research expedition. Well, we know what happened to those kids. They straight up died. Well, we still haven't found it. Yo, there it is. Crank wheel. Also, another question. Can I get in here yet? Locked. There's still not a way, huh? I can't get back through here? That's not open yet. I'm keeping an eye out. You know for a fact there's going to be a moment when I can. Oh my god. Get over there. Ugh. What happened to it? What happened to that damn thing? Okay. Back down we go. Gotta keep this ship afloat, right? Press F. Crank that wheel. Crank that wheel. Alright. Oh, there was a book? No. Same book I've read a million times before. Okay, well, I feel like I did something. Is there anything here? I mean, empty bottles. Anything else to do while I'm here? That's it, huh? I've searched the hell out of this place. Maybe we can go back up to Megan's room and give that the once-over one more time? Alright. Nothing new. New notebook information, maybe? Here we go. This is new. I'm starting to understand why Anton wanted to go to Dunwall to see Corvo's help. He's impressive. I have to wonder if he's really suited for the palace life. Maybe he wonders that himself sometimes. We could have been good friends at a time when I was running across rooftops like he is now. What? Yo, possible theory confirmed? I'll hold off on revealing my theory. Watching my enemies from the shadows. I just hope he's breathing tomorrow morning so I can complain when he puts his dusty boots up on the table again. I've lost so many friends. First my sweet Deidre, others along the way. Good old Aramis Stilton, who disappeared 3 years ago, and now Anton. Maybe this is my punishment and bad luck. Please, Corvo, bring him back. I'm just going to take a moment to put this out there, let it float in the ether. We only know of one woman in this entire franchise so far that runs across rooftops, and first off, I find it funny that there's another crank up here. That's interesting. But also, it's not Emily. It's definitely one of the bad guys from the previous game. I'm very curious to see where this goes. No, speaking of going, can I go back into that secret room? Is that still blocked off? Yo, room, you blocked off? Can I? Heart? Anything else over here? Are we good? Nothing. Okay. All of them are closed, yeah? So I can't necessarily get to the one room, but I guess I don't need to, per se. Because I've gotten everything that was over there. I don't know if there's going to be anything new, right? So, okay. Let's run back over here and talk to Megan. Actually, I'm going to yank the heart out. Anything new we can learn?
I can see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you.
So we're learning.
Megan Foster. She wasn't always a ship captain.
Yes, that's true.
It was years ago. The two were inseparable. There was no food, but there was love. Those brief days on the street with her childhood friend. The happiest time she's known. Megan, she can be trusted. To a point. But I cannot see past the anger. That much rage can hide things.
Alright, Megan, let's have a chat.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, let's get underway.
Put the mask back on, buddy. Anton Sokolov is being held at the mansion of Kirin Jidosh, grand inventor to the Duke and creator of the Clockwork Soldier. Get inside, rescue Sokolov, and eliminate Jidosh before he builds an army of Clockwork Soldiers.
Jidosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, harassing people who look like trouble.
You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station.
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Yes, but it's been years.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jidosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll see you after it's done.
Corvo, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
I got you, kid. I got you. Even though we're gonna have to have a talk about your past. Okay, so black market shop, carriage station, and weird shiz over here that we are going to clearly bloop to. Hello. Whalebone and rotten fig, which I will not eat. If there was any canned meat, that would be a treat. Do you think there's things back here? Guys, do you think there's things back here? You know there is. Do you have secrets? Secret alarm clocks. I mean, that's not... There's like a whole station here. Holy crap, this is... Someone prepared for an infiltration. It wasn't my ass. Woo! That's how we do. Thank you, and thank you. What lies this way? We got more elixirs. White paint. I hope that's white paint. Some... I guess no trespassing, white paint signs. Everything's that way, so there's really nothing down there, huh? Alright, I had hoped we'd find a secret over here. So we got a rune there, but we also got a rune there. That rune appears to be on my level, so let's get to Sneak Town over here. What do we got? Still a bunch of nothing, which is fine. Grindstones. Whale oil. I can use that money. I'm gonna go to the shop and oh my god, guys. Is that... What do you do, thing? You're just part of a carriage? What do we have in here? We have Tibian ore. Nice. I don't even need to eyesight for that. I just had loot senses. Weird noises. Thought we were about to jump in the rich side of town. I guess we have to come here in order to get there. Oh, Lord.
The insane child empress is gone. Age of Delilah. Wait, but the danger hasn't passed. Not at all. Through vile trickery, the so-called royal protector Corvo escaped. And he's here among us. I'm sure of it. Scheming and hiding. Be vigilant.
Oh, boy.
Wait in silver if you bring him to justice.
Great. What I need is a map of some sort. So the black market's over there. That way is a main thoroughfare. Over there is a house that says keep out, which to me means there's probably plenty of flies, but also lots of loot.
You bet.
So let's try this then. Oh yeah, we got runes up in there too, and a black bone charm? No, I've seen corrupted bone charms, and I've seen...
Are you coming tonight?
Bone charms.
Nah, not this time.
Okay, there's a lot of people here. Can I grab this guy's... Can I... Oh, hey, friend. Just ignore me.
What is wrong?
Okay.
Watch yourself.
I'm trying to.
Malcontents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities. But
Shit.
as I look out from the windows
Boy,
of
I
the
want
Grand
all this
Palace,
stuff,
I know
but
things
I'm not
are
gonna smash it in order just to get that.
My own voice. It's
I
like
think
I'm
that's
talking
it.
to a
That's in there
stone
too.
wall for all they listen.
Okay, so
Hey,
Just
one time.
now we're all on edge.
Too much to
My
ask?
heart can't take much more of this.
can I get up there like this?
Oh, that's so, I thought that.
Nope, you thought nothing, you saw nothing. Everything's
Squeeze out every
fine.
drop of wine you can, then you pass it to
There's
nothing.
power cords that go up there.
That on my tombstone.
There's a thing there. This still I can't seem to get in. Although I should be able to. Do this. Aha! Hello. Okay, wait for that. And whoop! Is there a person in here? That was a sigh, a human sigh. Whoa. Well, hello there. Okay, let's... I can't... I was about to say, I can't break into there? Damn right I will. Whispers from the void. It is a common story. A person has stopped breathing. No, we've read this one before. But it being here makes sense. I'll give it that. This is the second one. Okay. Anything else in here before I move on? Nothing. Alright, we got creepy shrines and a guy laying very suspiciously face first into a wall. I am curious why that is. We have this stuff over here and then this, which... basalts. This is going to get us down into the crazy area. Oh boy. Well, what do you have to say for yourself now, outsider? Oh my god.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jidosh, a prodigy from Karnaca. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about an age of enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public. When they deported him, he left behind a machine that drank seawater, playing music that brought listeners to tears. They promptly took it apart, and it has never worked since.
What? What does that mean? It drank seawater and... Alright, well... There's definitely a lot more about Jidosh than I am aware of that the game's leading on to. There's a backstory there that I really want to know, actually. Okay, so... let's jump on this train. There is a bone charm 35 meters that way, but nothing else here of really any value, but we're going to go downstairs because F it, let's do that. I have one of these. Oh, shit. Okay, well, this is bad news, but hopefully we'll make it out of here. Oh, Lord. I want to know how I haven't been bit so many times that I'm now a nest. Okay, we're through there. I will grab this. Ooh, we'll take that. That is just a body, a dead body. This seems incredibly unhealthy. Sleep darts. Oh, that's nice. I don't have to buy those. I would have loved something to throw at these things, though. Ooh, that guy's His face is like, I've had a bad day. Well, I mean, I'll take a whalebone. Do you think I have anything on here that would... I could throw a grenade. Can be cooked off. I mean, we could always try a grenade, right? This is a terrible idea. This is legitimately a terrible idea. I mean, terrible or not, that shit worked. Wow, okay. Hooray for thinking outside the box. Hopefully it wasn't like you used grenade, negative 12,000 to chaos score. We got a thing over there. And seance notes. Whoa, hold on. We'll take the pouch and we'll take that, but seance notes. Month of songs. Lady Coddington brought the silk scarves from her boutique, one of which Mr. Prospero used to gently strangle her. I maintained a count of her pulse and observed her breathing. When the life signs faded, we left her still for 2 full minutes before reviving. Was it really the void she described? Have we succeeded in seeing the unseeable? My hand trembles as I recall the intensity in her eyes as she struggled to recount with broken voice what she felt during those 2 minutes. Month of Earth. I convinced our little group that less gentle methods were needed if our desire to meet the outsider was sincere. Blood fly fever, voluntarily induced. That will be our way to the void. After procuring a few blood flies and some Adamir solution, we coated our hands with the elixir before exposing them to the vivarium. The stinging was unbearable. Lady Coddington fainted immediately. I was the last one to remove my hands. The fever was quick to set in. As I faded in and out of consciousness, ocean waves pounded me. There were silhouettes in the distance and shimmering black rocks, a timeless passing in an unthinkable place while delirium held us for a few hours. I must get back there as soon as possible when my wounds have healed. Well, I suppose that explains the dead guy upstairs. That's crazy, though, right? That's crazy. That people they want to see the outsider so badly they're willing to go to such lengths. I guess that's what happens when you write the legend like that. Remember? Because in the first one, no one really knew or cared. They thought it was a myth. But it seems obvious now because people are writing about it and talking about it and thinking about it so much that it's a lot different now. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the motivation of the villain in Star Trek Generations. All right, let's chuck it in there. Hey, get wrecked. Take that. Slash them up. Slash them down. Slash them all around. This is where I came from, so we're good. Well, all right, I suppose we can go downstairs now, yeah? Nothing else up here. Oh, there was an actual, like, real door to get in here? Oh, boy, did I miss that. Interesting. The Crown Killer is watching. They need to update their graffiti. Not no more, she ain't. Okay. Nothing to see here, just a man walking out of a house. Hello, friends. Oh, is this one all the way over here? Okay. Report all theft. Okay, so what about that way?
Interesting getup you have there. Covering your face.
It's pretty great. I know. I'm aware. Whoop. Okay, then we can try for over there. Is that the only place to go right now? Let's... Yeah, we got a bone charm in there. We have...
Just don't fit right.
Rune, a bone charm 36 meters that way, so it had to be outside that building. Okay, I'm good so far. Let's jump back at this. Whoop. Anyone in here? Or... There's a painting! Oh, shit. How come I keep walking into murder rooms? All right, well, we're taking this. War medal? Alright. Person was killed. Something fierce. I don't know how or why, but hopefully this letter will show us. Major Bonneville, thank you again for your help. Without you, it would have been impossible to trace the final members of the Grand Guard who were with Stilton. Whoa! Megan Stilton? That night 3 years ago. The last man had made it all the way north to Maya, if you can believe it, and was recovering at a Tivian asylum for the poor, claiming to have seen all manner of strange things on the night of Stilton's last social gathering. He even described an exotic hooded figure visiting the manor, perhaps someone connected to Stilton's disappearance. Such matters are best left to military men such as yourself, I suppose. I still have your bank agent's name and address. Rest assured, your final payment will be delivered soon. I'm also sending a small flask of liqueur that's close to my heart, made from the pumice left over after wine grapes have been pressed. Please think of me as you enjoy. Well, we know what killed him. Yours truly, Brianna Ashworth. Is that someone I should know? Because that name rings a bell. If it's connected with Stilton, there is more to this story than we know.
UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from the future. UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from the future. Hello there, old sport. Me, just got the number one out of the plan. The bean please, the tip-top shape, I'm swell shape, and I'm gonna make a fortune for my ass for bull. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from. Shut the balls up! Give me that! No! No! No!